many of these CEOs are leaving your manufacturing council?
Because they're not taking their job seriously as it pertains to this country.
Their job is to be on the Presidential Advisory Council, but the president has not met with them ever, not even once.
We want jobs, manufacturing in this country.
Unless it's a product made emblazoned with the Trump name, be it Ivanka, Donald, or one of the lesser spawn.
Take a look where, excuse me. Take a look at where their product is made.
He really doesn't like being called out on his bullshit. When he spins, reporters pivot, and he hates that like little else.
We want products made in the country. Now, I have to tell you, some of the folks that will leave, they're leaving out of embarrassment.
I wanted to split this one into two parts to preserve some semblance of sanity for the sake of the White House, but he ran two together, so here we go. He does not want products made in the country unless it's for thee and not for he. And these people are not leaving his counsel out of embarrassment, at least not the sort he imagines. They know he doesn't listen, there's no point being there, and he's an albatross.
About you have to bring it back to this country.
Except he has yet to do so on literally any of his own products.
Why did you wait so long for the last neo-Nazi?
I didn't wait long. Why? I didn't wait long.
Can you imagine that? He didn't wait long to denounce the Nazis.
I didn't wait long. I wanted to make sure, unlike most politicians, that what I said was correct.
Since when? When did that become a thing?
Not make a quick statement. The statement I made on Saturday, the first statement, was a fine statement.
Yes, sir. The neo-Nazis and white nationalists loved it.
But you don't make statements that direct unless you know the fact.
When did this become a Trump policy, exactly? You've repeatedly spoken out prematurely and off the cuff on nearly every issue.
It takes a little while to get the facts. You still don't know the facts.
The thing is, the reporters almost certainly do know the facts, and despite being presented with them, you seem wholly incapable of admitting them.
And it's a very, very important process to me, and it's a very important statement. So I don't want to go quickly and just make a statement for the sake of making a political statement.
Mr. Trump, a quick follow-up. Since when?
I want to know the facts.
Well, now you're just making stuff up.
If you go back to in fact, I brought it.
Trump did bring an excerpt of his speech, though the bit he shared lacked the exact context everyone was actually asking about.
Who did you bring, Mr. President?
As I said on, remember this, Saturday, we condemn in the strongest possible terms this egregious display of hatred, bigotry, and violence. It has no place in America. And then I went on from there.
Yes, you did go on from there. You went on to blame many sides, as if the peaceful counter-protesters were somehow responsible for the violence against themselves. Well, this subtlety wasn't lost on the self-proclaimed Nazis, who latched onto it as proof that you support them, Mr. President. There is very little evidence to prove them wrong.
Now, here's the thing, as to, excuse me, take it nice and easy.
Take it nice and easy? Your job is to not be a dick. Did you forget that?
Here's the thing. When I make a statement, I like to be correct.
Since when, exactly?
I want the facts.
You may want the facts, but what you do with them is entirely a mystery.
Before I make a statement, I need the facts.
No one has ever argued that, sir. But it's never stopped you before.
So I don't want to rush into a statement.
How about for facts you just say, I denounce white terror, or I denounce Nazis in any form? Is that too difficult?
So making the statement when I made it was excellent.
What kind of maniacal freak tread would make such a statement in light of the tragedy at hand? Stay tuned for part 3 of this, because obviously there's a bit more to unpack.